Why do they have like...
Tonight we have quite an exciting matchup tonight between the Patriots from Truman and our very own Liberty North High School Eagles. This production by North Nation Sports starts now. We're here at the beautiful Liberty North High School Fieldhouse, and we've got a good one for you here tonight. From Independence, the Truman Patriots face off for the second matchup of the year against our Lady Eagles of Liberty North. I'm Cole Masters.
And I'm Nick Fry. And yeah, Cole, we for sure have a good one starting here in just a few moments. Like you said before, this is not the first time these two teams have played this season, as they played each other in a thriller here at North on January 22nd, with North pulling away with a victory with a final score of 49-45. Let's see if they can do it again at home, Cole.
Yeah, from all of us here at North Nation Sports, we'd like to give a special thanks to Rancho Grande for being our food sponsor for the evening. They provided all of our dinners tonight for the crew, and they always do a spectacular job of getting us all the supplies we need to really get these productions going.
Definitely, I'm full. So thank you, Rancho.
Yeah, that's great, Rancho. Thank you very much. Now for our keys to victory. For Liberty North, they need to get the ball to Emma Perry, the sophomore phenom on the wing. She's done a really great job three-point shooting this year. Has a really great job from beyond the arc. So whenever she gets the ball there, it's always great to see her. She is 35% from three-point range.
Insane.
And 39 from 40. Or 33 from 93 from 3, so she's done a really great job from beyond the arc. Also, they need to get ahead early and protect the lead. So whenever they get ahead up in the first quarter and the first half, they need to make sure they get up, but not only get the lead, but maintain it with playing some really good defense. With that, Eagles should be able to secure the victory. And also, something that the Lady Eagles have not done a tremendous job in the past couple of games was shoot the ball well when they get to the free throw line. They do a pretty good job of drawing the fouls, but they don't really go to the line, and then they kind of screw it up. But it's okay. If we shoot well tonight, get the ball to Perry, and get an early read, we should have a pretty easy victory coming up.
Definitely. And on the other hand, Cole, for Truman, one of their things is to limit turnovers. They've had a somewhat decent problem with that, but they've been fixing it the past few games we've seen. So we'll see, because they've been hit or miss. So we'll see how that goes. Another thing is crash the boards and attack inside. Outside is not where their powers are, so they're going to want to get those layups, those easy fouls to go to the line, that kind of thing. So that's how Truman will get this dub.
Yeah, for sure, Nick. And as we look into our previous game, Liberty North, as you said before, had 49 points to Truman's 45. Mm-hmm. The Eagles did shoot not as well from the field, though. They had 34.7% from the line, or from the field, and Truman just under 40%. But the Eagles did prevail from the line in free throws, 72% to Truman's 66. Mm-hmm. So that really kind of balances out, whether from the field or from the line. And that really produced how the close game was. And then, of course, Liberty North coming ahead with just one more rebound than Truman, 30-29.
Yep. And that's exactly what's going to have to happen if North wants to get this win right here.
And here we have players to watch for Liberty North is Emma Perry. She
definitely. That would be
Eagles
cool to
can
see.
Still take away a win. And after the playing of our national anthem, we'll go to look into the coaches a little bit. For Liberty North, Sari Morley is the 9th season as Liberty North head coach, as we've only had school here for 9 years. And she won the district championship in 2013 and has also spent 7 years as an assistant coach at a collegiate level. So you know she's got what it takes to lead this team to victory tonight.
Absolutely.
And going over to Truman is Jim Page. He's the head coach for the Patriots, and he's also looking to come in and maybe steal a win here at home.
For sure, you know that's what is on his mind, Cole, after getting beat here just a couple weeks ago. Actually, not even a couple weeks ago. So it's gonna be an exciting matchup. You know, Truman's hungry, playing in that same environment. They got beat by only 4 points by, so it's gonna be a fun one here for y'all. Just stay with us.
The starting lineups will be coming to you shortly. Starting for the Patriots, number 1, Stacey Briggs, I should say. Number 2, Kaylee Simons. Number 12, Becca Gilpin. Number 24, as we said before, Dion Monroe. And rounding it out, number 33, Rosie Braley.
Yep.
Interesting thing tonight for the Patriots is every one of their starters is a senior except for Dion Monroe, as we said before, is a junior. So a good thing to see tonight. As we see Liberty North starting lineup, we have number 11, Jamie Jackson. Number 12, Gabby Burns, a junior. Number 21, Talia Emerson, who is on our homecoming court tonight, so you'll see her later, hopefully, be winning the homecoming or the courtwarming queen. Up next, 32, Emma Perry, the sophomore. And rounding it out, number 40, Rachel Spainhauer, also a sophomore.
The band sounding loud and proud.
Yeah, tonight we've got our Eagles pep band, so hopefully you'll be hearing their sounds tonight.
For sure.
As the Eagles and Patriots look to tip off. Eagles in the middle of the court doing their ritual breakdown before the game, and meet with Coach Morley just before 24. Dion Moore starts off with the ball. Go to Briggs. Briggs tries to find Braley in the paint. Gets it to go. Rosie Braley, her first 2 points of the game.
It's a nice little pass to get the easy layup. That's what Truman wants to do if they want to win. Again, key to victory, attack inside. It's a great start to the game.
Burns with the ball. Overhead pass to Perry beyond the arc. Thinks about it. Doesn't take it, though. Jackson back to Burns. They find Spainhauer just inside the arc to Talia Emerson. Drives in, thinks about it, but knows going to take it back out to the top of the key with Perry. Burns drives in, back to Jamie Jackson. Gets it back out to Spainhauer, but Talia misses it a little bit. Oh, good no-look pass right there. Back to Spainhauer, and really good ball movement right here for the Eagles, trying to find an open spot here.
Definitely.
To penetrate the Truman defense. Spainhauer takes a jumper and gets it to go. Number 40, Rachel Spainhauer, getting her first points of the game.
Way to answer, and that's definitely how this game is probably going to be, Cole, just back and forth, and the three is up, and it's too far. Jackson gets the rebound for the Eagles.
Burns drives in. Oh, just off the mark for Gabby.
Dion Monroe taking it up the court for Truman. Trying to get something going here for her offense. Passes it off.
Simmons with the ball. Back to Braley. Hands it off to Simmons, who goes in but loses control of the ball. And Jamie Jackson's going to get the steal, but is fouled on the way down by number 1, Stacy Briggs. That is her first foul, team's first as well.
See Mr. Dr. Jacobs picking up something off the court there.
As Eagles try to set up another play here with 2 minutes after the beginning of this first quarter. Eagles pass around again. Overhead pass
nice
to
pass.
Perry. Ooh, she's dangerous from beyond the arc. I'm telling you, we're going to see a lot of her, I hope, tonight.
Definitely.
Oh, that one is stolen away by number 12, Becca Gilpin. And looks like we're going to have a foul, maybe.
Yep.
Burns gets it off to Spainhauer, who feeds Talia inside, and the ball is batted around, but Rachel saves it. Gets it back to Burns. Perry Jackson driving in. Right hand, nice little, right to the bucket there. It's an interesting layup. Right hand from the left side. Don't really see that often, especially at this high school level. Score is now 4-2, Liberty North. Becca Gilpin from beyond the arc. No good. Rebounded by Talia.
Jamie Jackson taking it up the court. Passes it off to Gabby Burns, who passes it off to Perry. Perry beyond the arc. Hands it off.
Gabby back to Rachel. Rachel thinks about it. Not going anywhere. Jackson
Good
at the
defense
top.
by Truman on this possession.
Rachel in the paint. Nope.
Perry.
Emma from beyond the arc. Gets it to go! Number 32, Emma Perry, her first 3 of the game.
Yep, and we saw it coming.
Liberty North taking their largest lead of the night, now 7-2. Has gone 7 points unanswered in the last 3 minutes against Truman. Here comes Gilpin. It's it back off to Monroe.
Truman drives, puts the layup up, and it goes in and out.
No good for number 1, Stacy Briggs. And something you may be able to hear just right now is Truman has quite a cheerleading squad out tonight. Kind of like an old school cheerleading squad. They've got the horns for the male cheerleaders.
Definitely. And there's a ton of them, too.
Yeah, it's not really something you see nowadays, but it's exciting to see we got a little bit of power from both sides here tonight supporting the team. It'll be an interesting. Gilpin with the ball. It's back to Briggs. Then with Braley, no good for Rosie Braley. Her first missed shot of the night. She's 1 for 2.
Exactly, and Truman's definitely not going to want to miss those wide open shot opportunities like that.
Yes, Nick, with 3.5 minutes to go. Back to Perry. There's Jackson at the top of the key, looks around. Liberty North does tend to run the same kind of ideal league play as Talia goes in and is going to get called for a travel, as Liberty North normally sets up kind of the same play with Jackson at the top and then Perry and Burns kind of set up behind him, and then Talia and Rachel kind of act as a post, and they just split out to the sides, and they leave a lot of open space beyond the arc because they do really have a pretty good three-point shooting team, which really works for them, has worked for them so far tonight as well. So hopefully we see a little bit more success from that. As Dion goes in, ball knocked around and recovered by Spainhour. And there we go. Rachel looking around for a call. They're getting batted around, and that one is going to be on number 12, Becca Gilpin, her first foul, team's second of the half. We would like to thank tonight's sponsor, Niles Media Group. Niles Media specializes in media content creation, sports TV productions, sales, marketing, and distribution for television content. Niles Media Group, excellent always, innovation tomorrow, and exceptional service always.
And right there, North had 2 opportunities getting their offensive rebound on the first missed shot, but missed the second as well. Dion Monroe pulls up.
Monroe, no good. Recovered by the Eagles. We get a fast break going here. Jamie going up.
Nice little pass out to Perry for 3.
Ooh, just in and out for Emma.
Close.
And checking into the game, actually, for Liberty North, number 34, Jenna Johnson, checked in during that dead ball there. Looks like we're going to have a foul. Actually, yeah, we're going to have a charge on number... Actually, no, we're going to have a illegal screen on number 12, Becca Gilpin. That's her second foul, team third for the half. Liberty North still holds the 7-2 lead. They have gone 7-0 run this quarter as Truman scored in their first possession but have not been able to counter the ball since. Spainhour goes up and in. With the left hand, not going to be able to have it fall in.
North's had a lot of missed shots. I know they're winning, but they're going to want to make those opportunities they get.
Yeah, Rachel, that's her first missed shot of the night. As Rosie Braley goes up and is fouled on the way up, and she is going to go to the line as the ball did not fall in. That foul is going to be on number 40, Rachel Spainhour, her first. Braley has 2 points tonight, 1 for 2 from the field as she goes up. And that one's going to go in
Splash.
Good. Brings the score now 3-7.
And remember, one of the keys to victory for North was to get an early lead and keep that lead, protect it. And ahead by 2 possessions right now, about to make it 1 possibly if they make this free throw. And it is now a 1 possession game as North only leads by 3 points, 7-4.
Checking into the game for Liberty North, number 30, Maddie Niemeyer for Rachel Spainhour.
Emma Perry passes off to Gabby Burns, who passes it off.
Emma drives in, step back jumper.
And she gets the lucky bounce.
Yep.
Nice play right there.
Emma has 5 points tonight, leads the team so far in scoring. Is 2 for 3 from the field.
Dion Monroe.
Simmons hits it off to Monroe. Monroe drives. Not going to go in, but she's going to go to the line. Another foul on the Eagles.
Not what North is going to want to do this early, especially with only 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
That one is on number 12, Gabby Burns, her first, team second of the half. At the line is Dion Monroe. As we said before, she is only 8 points away from 1,000 point mark. She has none tonight. Goes up. Now it's going to go in, now only 7. She is 0 for 2 from the field tonight.
You think she'll get it tonight, Cole?
I have a pretty strong feeling she probably will. She's their team lead scorer. She just hasn't really gotten it started in this first quarter, and hopefully she'll pick it up a little bit. Second shot.
Definitely agree with you.
Also going up. 2 points for her tonight, bringing the score now 6-9 with 30 seconds left in this first quarter.
North going to try to get the final points of this quarter, probably hold the ball until the final seconds. I would assume.
Yeah, they're either going to try and get a last-second shot off or wait until an open shot just like that. And Jamie, no good, over the backboard, out of bounds.
From our angle, I thought it was going to get the lucky bounce.
No,
almost.
It didn't end up going in. Jamie's first miss tonight. As now Dion Moreau and the Patriots will definitely try and take the last shot of this quarter. The ball right now, we're checking into the game for Truman, is
Dion Monroe.
Ooh, no good.
Fall. Jamie gets the ball with 1 second.
Jamie
man,
almost gets that last
close.
second go in, but not going to go in for Liberty North, but they do hold on to their 9-6 lead after the first quarter. Take a couple looks at from the first quarter. There's Truman's 33, Braley making her free throws, and then Perry getting the lucky roll in.
Tonight's game is presented by Hawthorne Bank. Hawthorne Bank has been serving the Liberty and the Northland area for over 150 years. They specialize in personal finances, small business loans, and corporate banking in their 24 Missouri area locations. Hawthorne Bank with you every step.
For sure, Nick. Hawthorne Bank has been a sponsor here at Liberty North for our productions for I don't know how long, but they always are
quite
here giving
time.
us money or giving us funds to be able to put these productions together, and that's always a great job. We love having sponsors so we can have these top quality productions like we have normally.
Definitely.
And coming out to the court for the Eagles, Perry, Burns, Niemeyer, Emerson, and Jackson for the second quarter. And for Truman, Briggs, Simmons, Villanueva, number 11 checking in, Monroe, and Braley.
Perry passes it off to Jackson.
Perry's got 5 tonight as Niemeyer getting her first touch of the game. Jackson back again. This one also not going to go in. Her second miss from beyond the arc tonight is 1 for 3 from the field. Monroe at the top of the key finds Villanueva. Villanueva pass it off to Simmons. Back to Villanueva. Into Braley. Back to Simmons at the top of the key. And finds Briggs. And Liberty North's playing really good defense right now. Oh, just as I say that, Talia gets a deflection, but is not going to be able to retain that as the Eagles will knock the ball out of bounds with Truman retaining possession. But still, as we said before, playing really good defense that possession, not letting any open shots go open right there.
Definitely. North really just shutting down the Truman offense right now. There's Dion Monroe saying, no way.
Monroe gets the shot, gets her own rebound, and puts it back to Braley. Oh, back to Monroe, back in the paint, drives up. That one is going to go in for her.
I like her aggressiveness, the way she plays.
Yeah, for sure. That's her 4th point tonight. She is tied with Braley for most points this game, and she brings a score now 8-9. Liberty North hanging on to their slimmest lead of the night. Talia finds Niemeyer. Spot a shot, drives in. No's going to hit it back out to Burns. Oh, it looks like we're going to get a travel
Burns
call.
travels.
We haven't had many turnovers tonight for Liberty North, or so far tonight, only 2, the travels, which has been pretty good as they don't normally have a horrible time with turnovers, but it's always good to limit that.
Sure.
But that wouldn't hurt them right there as they needed to retaliate with points, but still the second quarter. We got 6 minutes left. plenty of time to come back. Villanueva gets the ball batted away, but retains possession to Gilpin. Finds Monroe in the paint. It goes back. Oh, gets a pump fake. Back to Villanueva at the top of the key.
Man.
Villanueva in and out and rebounded by Talia.
Very close.
Yep, for sure. That one looks like it may have gone in. That's Gilpin's second missed three of the night. She has 0 points for the Patriots. Right now, the score is 9-8. The Patriots only have 2 scores. Number 24, Monroe, and 33, Braley, both have 4. But the rest of the offense has not really come together as Talia drives in. Oh, but a little bit too far under the basket. Oh.
Oh, man. Kind of an awkward-looking shot there.
Yeah, and when she got her rebound, went back up. She is fouled on the way up. First foul for number 24, Dion Monroe, as Spainhour and Johnson check back into the game for the Eagles. Jamie from beyond the arc. That one too far, and I would say
feeling confident behind the arc tonight.
Big miss for Jackson, as that is her 3rd missed 3 of the night.
Just over 5 minutes remaining until halftime.
Now one goes up for Braley, but not going to fall in. Recovered by Jamie Jackson. Emma at the top of the key. Looks for Jamie as they run that same offense where Talia cuts in and Rachel to the right. But then they find Talia in the paint again. She goes up. Oh, that one just
rolls.
Falls out again. And it's going to go out of bounds. Patriots ball. Foul on number
Eagle Club
34,
has been supporting Liberty North athletics and activities since the school's opening 2010, providing students and athletes with the funding they need for activities and events. Eagle Club is a proud sponsor of North Nation Sports and your Liberty North Eagles.
Gilpin hits it off to Villanueva. Oh, it looks like we're going to have a foul called. Looks like that one's going to be on Jamie. Her first foul. Team's 4th, and it looks like both teams now have 4 fouls. Back to Villanueva. She's been the primary ball carrier tonight for this second quarter offense from the Patriots. Eagles have not scored this second quarter as they still hold on to their 9-8 lead as Monroe drives in and has something to say about it, but not going to go in as Monroe has had some good shots going on in the paint, but none of them have really fallen in as she is 1 for 5 from the field tonight. Perry from beyond the arc gets it to go.
There she is.
Emma Perry.
There she is.
Her 8th point of the night, bringing the score now 12-8.
Jamie almost gets the steal right there. Good effort by Jamie Jackson.
Villanueva drives in but loses their possession of the ball. And it is going to stay Patriots ball down on their side. Let's take a look at the replay of Emma's 3 there. Actually, no, just a replay of Emma.
Oh, that's a cool shot right there.
Let's just go back. Oh, dang. Number 2, Kaylee Simmons getting the inbound, but is going to get, as we could say, maybe a little bit rattled by Talia Emerson as she gets her first foul, bringing the team total now to 5 on the half. Monroe to inbound to Villanueva, back to Monroe.
Nice pass.
Nice pass for sure to Braley. Braley to
wide open 3 is taken.
Simmons, not going to go in, and rebounded by Braley.
4-point game.
Monroe back with the ball. With 3.5 minutes to go in this first half, Liberty North hangs on to a 12-8 lead, and Monroe drives in, and we are going to get a charge.
Wow.
Rachel Spainhour getting, looks like a little knocked up there, but is going to be a good team player and take in the charge, having Monroe take her second foul of the game. Jenna to Spainhour. Good pass to Talia. Jackson thinks about it, does not, drives in, Easy layup for number 11, Jamie Jackson. Her 4th point of the night. Bring the score now 14-8.
Play
Eagles.
right there. North getting that lead early that they wanted. Need to protect it now. And
ball's knocked away, and it's going to stay in towards Truman's possession. Around 2 minutes and 50 seconds left here in this first half of the Eagles versus Patriots game. Hands it off to Villanueva, who gets it to Gilpin. Shuffles the feet around a little bit, gets to Simmons. Goes back to Braley, thinks about a shot. Interesting, she's one of the bigger guys they have on their team, but she's actually a lot of a guard position, even though she probably would be better as a post, but has been working out a little bit for them on the offensive side. So we'll see how they maybe adjust to Liberty North's offense tonight.
Definitely.
Jackson down the court as she hands off to Perry. Perry finds Spainhour. Spainhour step up. No good for Rachel. Oh, and the rebound is going to be
down there.
Rebounded by the Patriots off to Simmons. And then beyond the arc, Villanueva off the back iron, not going to fall in, but recovered by Braley. Also not going in for the Patriots.
Under 2 minutes remaining until halftime now, Cole.
Emma drives up, not anything there. Perry to Johnson, who's in the game. Back to Johnson, then to Spainhour. Takes a shot, and that one is going to go in. Rachel having her 4th point of the night.
North on a cool little run here, doubling Truman's points.
Yep, Truman has scored 2 points this quarter, and Liberty North has retaliated back and scored 7 with Emma's 3 and then Rachel and Jackson's, Spainhour and Jamie Jackson's 2 points. They've contributed. With a minute left in this first half, Eagles now have doubled the Patriots scoring, 16-8. Perry finds Emerson. Emma back to Jamie. Looks like the Eagles are trying to take their last shot here. They're either going to take it down to the buzzer or they're going to either have to take an open shot.
Definitely.
37. Oh, and Jamie drives in, loses the ball a little bit, and gets tripped up and recovered by Monroe, who has 4 points tonight.
A little too short right there on that one.
Recovered by the Eagles. A little bit of a miscommunication there as Perry recovers the ball. 17 left. Definitely going to try and take the last shot now.
Definitely the chance to tie, or not, excuse me, go up double digits for North.
Yep. At the end of the first half, both teams have 5 fouls. It's pretty good. We don't like to see a lot of fouls in a game. We like to slow down a game. So it's been the game pace has been going along pretty well. And Truman doesn't really have anyone in foul trouble as Perry goes up. Oh,
and way overshot.
No good. And it looks like we're going to have 0.8 seconds left. Not going to be able to put a play together.
Going to have to be
as
really
Perry
quick.
Oh, it looks like they didn't start the clock just about right. But at the end of the first half, the Eagles lead the Patriots 16-8 as behind Emma Perry's powerful offense, as we said before, she's got 8 points.
Now here at halftime, they're going to be making the...
At Hawthorne Bank, we understand the importance of a strong community and a strong school district. We also understand the importance of a strong financial future for our school district's families and for our local businesses.
I'm Melissa Hubble.
I'm Katie Colbert.
I'm Lynn McClure.
I'm Kent Peterson.
I'm Nick Richmond, and Hawthorne Bank is proud to support KLPS and the Liberty Public School District.
Hawthorne Bank, with you every step. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Three, two, one.
creating innovative professional sports content to entertain and thrill our community. Creating a professional broadcast environment for tomorrow's television professionals. And professional service for our district partners and its stakeholders. Niles Media Group. Excellence today, innovation tomorrow. Exceptional service always.
Courtwarming game, and now we are announcing the Courtwarming boys candidates. Up first is Hayden Hoodie Armor, as you may see him playing in the boys basketball game tonight. He is a senior here at Liberty North, plays baseball and basketball, he's a pitcher for the baseball team, and mostly he doesn't really start a lot of games for the basketball team, but does have that presence of on the team and on the bench, has a really good, amazing presence, and he was the first candidate. And coming up now, the second candidate for Courtwarming King is Jersey Braden. Plays football for the high school here, and he does not play basketball, but he is the second Courtwarming candidate. He volunteers a lot after school. That, of course, comes into consideration when being a Courtwarming candidate nominee. He does a lot of volunteering, but also is involved in a lot of clubs here, including the chess club for a little while, I guess for 2 years. Our third candidate for Courtwarming King tonight is Carter Erickson, who also plays for the North basketball team. He is escorted by his mom, Holly Erickson, and he will most likely be starting tonight's basketball game. Even though he did break his nose a little while ago last week, he will be wearing a face guard just to make sure he doesn't re-injure that, but hopefully we'll be playing tonight as he is our third Courtwarming candidate. He also plays baseball for the school, hopefully making varsity this year, along with his basketball career here at Liberty North. Our fourth candidate for Courtwarming Queen, or Courtwarming King, I should say, is our very own Dylan Moore. He's part of the broadcasting program here, and he also plays football along with Jersey, and he is our fourth candidate for Courtwarming King. All candidates tonight are seniors. That is normally what happens, but sometimes, at the Park Hill South game we were at last week, a lot of the candidates were not seniors, so just wanted to make that clear. All of our candidates are seniors, and Dylan has recently joined the broadcasting program here. He would have been working on the game, but of course he's part of the court, so unfortunately was not able to. And that is Dylan Moore, our fourth candidate. And last but not least, our fifth candidate is Braden Sturvino. Plays basketball for the high school, actually plays football, basketball, and baseball. He's a three-sport athlete this year, and he's escorted by his mother as well. He is most likely, he actually probably won't start tonight. Actually, no, I don't. He might, because Brady's injured. He might start tonight, but if he doesn't,
good point. I didn't think about that.
He'll be coming off the bench, and as we wait our winners for tonight.
Any guess on who gets it?
I don't know. I don't know who it is.
I could pick any of them.
And it's Carter Erickson, our starting varsity basketball player. Carter is going to be the Courtwarming King this night.
Crowned by Dr. Jacobs.
Yep. Quite an honor right there. Dr. J's last year should be great, knowing not only that he gets it from Dr. Jacobs, but he is it's only you can only get it one time playing, being the Courtwarming King. As
you love to see it. Love to see it.
Once again, congratulations, Carter Erickson, on winning our 2019 Courtwarming King. Other than that, Crowley Furniture has been serving the furniture needs of Liberty and the Kansas City area since 1954, providing the KNET program here at Liberty North with set furniture and financial backing. We'd like to thank them for their continued support in making these broadcasts possible. Yeah, for sure, go visit Crawley Furniture. They have a bunch of showrooms here, and especially in that strip mall right there by CC's Pizza. That's probably the closest one, but they always provide really great furniture and, like we said before, financial backing, and they always have made these productions possible. So for the first half, what's your take on it, Nick?
Well, Truman, I don't know how to think about Truman because it seemed like they were going to start off hot, and then they had those points a little bit later in the first quarter, and then the second quarter, second quarter was pretty rough for Truman. But Liberty North, that's when they really turned it on the second quarter, especially the second half of the second quarter. So if Truman can kind of turn that completely around, they might be able to bring themselves back into this game. The second half is going to be really interesting.
Yeah, for sure. As Truman only scored 2 points in the first 7 minutes of the game, but then came back a little bit, scored 4 more in the first quarter. But Liberty North kept a pretty equal game, scored 9 in the first, 7 in the second. So one little difference there as Liberty North retains a 16-8 lead. Let's take a look at some replays of the first half. Let's take a look at a picture of a replay here.
Looks pretty cool, I think.
I think this was one of Emma's threes at the last couple seconds, or the last couple minutes of that first half.
That was
and
a crazy
so far,
replay.
our undoubted player of the game is Emma Perry. Shocker there. Oh, now we're going to see a replay.
Oh, this is a cool one. Check this one out.
Slow motion replay.
Oh, yeah. Extra slow-mo.
Super high-tech right there.
Oh, yeah.
Psych, no replay. But as we said before, shocker, Emma Perry's our player of the game so far, has 8 points, which isn't really a surprise. She scores a lot of points, but is 2 for 4 from beyond the arc, 1 for 1 from inside, and overall 3 for 5 from the field. So it shot pretty well, 60%. And let's look at an upcoming schedule for both teams. For the Eagles, they travel, or they stay here, versus Liberty. We are also producing that game at, I think it's at 6:30, not 8 o'clock. The boys' game's at 8 o'clock, but they play against Liberty right here in the field house, and if you can't make it, make sure to always tune in. We'll be producing that game. They also play Park Hill South, Central, which are both in their conference. That'll be big games for them to hopefully win. And then finish off the season along with the boys at Grandview. And after that, look on to districts, states, maybe even more.
For sure.
Now for the Patriots, they are also playing Liberty, but not at the same time we are, obviously, but on the 12th. And then they play Park Hill South, like we do, on the 15th. And they also play Platte County, which a game the girls should have played on Wednesday. But they unfortunately got that game snow and iced out on Wednesday. So I don't know when that game will be rescheduled, but they will also play Platte County. Let's try one more time on these replays. Third time's a charm. Now we got something to look at. This is Monroe driving up. Pretty physical player. Gets her only bucket of the night from besides the free throw line. There's Emma with her 3. Yep. Just like I said before, she would be a threat from beyond the arc. And has continued to show that.
Lovely replays. Bye-bye. Lovely replays.
And as we come out, let's take a look at the keys of the game and see how the players and the teams have done so on said keys.
One that stands out to me, Cole, is the get ahead early for North. As you can see, they've doubled their score at halftime, so keep doing that, keep protecting that lead. They're going to secure this dub.
And they've done pretty well at the line. They've made both their free throws, and they've done what they've needed to do. They got the ball to Emma Perry on the wing, and she has scored twice from beyond the arc. And let's take a look at Truman's stats, as they've limited the turnovers, like they said before, and they haven't gotten as many rebounds as I guess they would think, but they have been attacking inside. Their shots have just not really fallen in.
Sure.
And so hopefully we're looking at a pretty interesting second half, as Truman just hasn't had all their shots fall in.
As the second half begins.
Second half begin, you're right. Finds Perry. Right now in the game for North, we have Burns, Jackson, Emerson, Perry, and Spainhour in the game.
Jamie Jackson driving.
Right hand from the left side again.
Gets the offensive rebound, though.
Talia gets it up and goes in.
Nice.
Jamie tried that in the first half, and it did go in, but the second time was not so lucky. But fortunately for the Eagles, Emerson was right there, get that rebound, and put it right back up for the Eagles.
Talia playing some good defense. Off to Gabby playing some good defense.
Braley finds Monroe in the paint. It's it back out to
Talia gets the rebound for North.
Gilpin, but that one's not going to go in for her as well. She is 0 for 3 from beyond the arc and 0 for 3 from the field overall. Gilpin is. Now Burns. It's it to Spainhour, to Talia from the corner, from
Boom,
the elbow,
splash.
I should say. Talia gets her 4th point of the half.
That is now North's 4th point of the half compared to Truman's 0.
Yep, Talia's got 4 points tonight. Those are her only 4 this half. As they take their largest lead of the night, now by 12 points.
Quick little shot right there by
Briggs off the back iron. It's going to go over the backboard, out of bounds, going towards Liberty North.
I would have been pretty impressed if that went in, Cole.
Yeah, that was a pretty quick shot going off, and Stacy has not been able to score at all in the game. Would have been cool to see her get those first points there. Talia drives in instead, and we're going to get a blocking foul. One's going to be on the ground. Foul on number 33, Rosie Braley. That's her first foul, and the team's first foul as well for the half. Passed in to Talia. Talia back to Gabby, to Emma, to Jamie, all the way around the court. Gabby drives in instead, and we're going to get a foul right there. It looks like that one's going to be on number 1, Stacey Briggs. I'm guessing, yes, number 1, Stacey Briggs. That's her second foul. Team's second as well for the half.
Jamie Jackson will be passing it in. She passes it in to Gabby Burns, who
Gabby,
pulls up for the quick
geez,
3.
Pulls up. Oh, no good for Gabby, but rebounded by Rachel. As pretty good rebound there for the Eagles, as they've had a pretty good job doing that so far, as they find Jamie from beyond the arc. Not going to take it, though. Said drives in and bat around, but recovered by Rachel, and is going to go back towards the Patriots' way on a jump ball.
5 minutes, 52 seconds remain here.
Monroe hits it over. Oh!
Got some contact down there.
Jamie on the floor. No call, though.
Looks like she was in some pain there. Just exhaled.
Ooh, whoa!
And one.
That was a pretty good and one right there. It's going to send Monroe to the line. That is her 6th point of the night. Only needing 2 more to get to her that 1,000-point mark. That brings the score now 10-20, as Liberty North still holds that double-digit lead. Monroe at the line already is 2 for 2. And gets that one to go in.
One more point?
Yep, one more, and she's got that 1,000 points, which I know has got to be pretty exciting for a high school star so far.
Sure, 1,000 points in high school. Pretty cool.
As a junior.
Oh,
Talia.
wow.
Talia, nice little step back right there. Gets it to go. Her 6th point of the quarter. 6th point of the game, too. I said before. Briggs gets to Braley. Braley to Monroe. Oh,
Monroe
fakes
wants
out
that.
Parry.
Monroe wants it. And she
it to
gets it. That's
go.
1,001.
Yep, 1,001 points for Dion Monroe. Nice little milestone to have right there, you know, going to, like, tell her kids, like, hey, got 1,000 points in high school just as a junior.
For
That's
sure.
pretty cool. But that does bring Liberty North's lead to just 9 now, bring it back down to single digits as Talia, this little jumper there. Oh, off the mark, but recovered by Spainhour, has 3 or 4 rebounds tonight as Jamie decides to go back up. Not rebounded by Spainhour. Oh.
Jamie not getting much to fall here for North.
No. That one, student section and the student body was not happy about it. Talia is called for a foul. Her 2nd foul, team 1st of the half. Off to Briggs. looking back to get an offense going, down by 9. Monroe gets it tipped away a little bit, but recovered. Braley off to Briggs or to Monroe.
North has scored 6 points this quarter to Truman's 5.
Monroe takes a step from beyond the arc.
Ooh,
no
close.
good off the back iron. Not going to go in. Recovered by Talia as Jamie decides he's going to drive in with the right hand. Oh! It gets blocked by the backboard. It's hit by on the brick of the backboard. Not going to go in. Talia's second missed shot of the half. Looks like we're getting a foul called.
Here we go.
Maybe not a foul call. Is it out of bounds? Yeah, we'll say that. Out of bounds. And here's Simmons driving up. Oh, but a miscommunication there as hit the cheerleaders. That one definitely out of bounds. Looks like we're going to have, looks like a sub. Oh, referee timeout. Got to tie a shoe. Let's take a replay of Monroe's 1,000th point. There it is, folks. Little step back.
Monumental.
Jumper right there, getting a 1,000 point. That we still, this can you see there on the left side of the screen. That's not Carter Erickson. That's the referee fixing his shoe. Oh, congrats, Dion. 1,000 career points. Look at that graphic we made up.
Dang, congrats to Carter Erickson.
Easy money.
On Courtwarming King.
Talia thinks about it, drives in. Oh, and we're going to have another travel. That is something that Talia has maybe got to work on a little bit coming up with these last couple games. As not saying that she consistently has this happen, but it's more than anyone else, I would say, that she gets called for traveling whenever just she seems like she's dribbling. So maybe she needs to just slow it down a little bit, make sure she gets that dribble going as, oh, Simmons goes in, and we're going to get a blocking foul. Not good, as Talia gets her 3rd foul of the game, 2nd of the half for the Eagles, as Monroe is going back to the line.
Dion Monroe at the line. And the North student section trying to throw her off.
That was a pretty good. That was actually a pretty good distraction right there.
For sure. I don't know if I've ever heard that one before.
Checking in the game for the Eagles, number 30 and number 34, Johnson and Niemeyer. As Monroe takes her. You may hear a screaming girl out there, but it's actually Ryan DeCamp, our lone senior. So if you ever hear that, it's Ryan. That one was missed by Monroe. That's her. She's now 4 for 5 from the line. As the Eagles try and retaliate a little bit. Still up by 8 points as Rachel gets a nice little fake right there.
Nice
and
play.
Goes up for the right-handed layup instead. That is her 6th point of the night, bringing the score now 24-14, bringing back that 10-point lead. Rachel doesn't normally score a lot of points, but she's already got 6 tonight. Oh!
Nice save right there by Monroe, though, to keep the ball for Truman.
As Rachel, as I said before, doesn't score a lot. She already has 6 points tonight, so that's a pretty good pretty good marker for her. As the ball is stolen away, or battered away, I should say, to Jamie, as they're going to draw a foul. That one being on number 12, Becca Gilpin, her 3rd, team 3rd. Johnson taking it down the court to Jackson. Jenna looking for Jamie again. Gabby back at the top of the key. Finds Maddie. Thinks to drive. Good pass to Rachel Spainhour, but is going to get battered around in there. And is going to draw a foul.
Going to remain North ball.
Yep, that one is going to be on number 33, Rosie Braley. That's her 2nd foul. Team 4th of the half. As the call's on the floor. As Jackson goes to check in. Ooh, Gabby goes to shoot there. Yeah, gets swatted a little bit there, as you should say. As Monroe drives in, loses control of the ball, goes out of bounds, and looks like we're going to have another foul call. She's done a really good job of driving straight into the lane and getting the foul call. That's
Very
what
true.
That's what my mom used to do in high school. She couldn't shoot layups, so she'd just drive straight in and draw fouls.
Why not?
She's done a pretty good job of that so far. She's been to the line 3 times. 4 for 5 from the line tonight. That one is going to go in. She is now 5 for 6 from the arc.
Perry checks in for the Eagles.
Yeah, Emma checking in for Gabby there. Her second shot tonight. Or second shot here in this possession for Monroe. That one is also going to go in.
With the North student section in her ears, she still gets that one to fall.
Yep, 6 for 7 from the line tonight for Monroe. With a minute and a half left in this third quarter. Ooh, Maddie Niemeyer. That one's going to go in. Her first 2 points of the game.
Nice play
Her
right
first
there by
shot
Maddie.
even tonight. I mean, the score now 26-16.
Just over a minute remaining as the clock ticks down. Third quarter.
Braley. She's got 2 fouls tonight. Hits it off to Villanueva. She drives in, and
Wow.
we're going to get a foul called. Looks like that one's going to be on number 34. Nope. Actually, that foul on number 11, Jamie Jackson.
Tonight's game is produced in association with Niles Media Group. Niles Media specializes in media, content creation, sports TV productions, sales, marketing, and distribution for television content. Niles Media Group. Excellence today, innovation tomorrow, exceptional service always.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Niles. Always do a really good job of making sure our productions are nice and smooth.
For sure. Without Niles,
Wouldn't be here for sure. And
sure.
another turnover for the Patriots there. Foul marking so far, the Eagles have 5 this half, and the Patriots have 4. As Jamie goes down the court here with a 10-point lead. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter.
nice
Baseball
pass by Perry.
Oh, off the back
Oh.
iron for Jamie. Not going to fall in.
That would have been a good one.
For sure. Braley from the top of the key. No good, and rebounded by Spainauer. About
2
3 seconds
seconds.
left. Jamie
might get
definitely
another
trying to
chance.
shot. Oh, that one's not
Nope.
going to fall in either. As the Eagles do their ritual locking their wings like they would do in football. As they start the fourth quarter, Liberty North having a 26-16 lead coming into the fourth quarter.
There in the third quarter, the Eagles scored 10 points to Truman's 8.
And let's go take a look at an interview with Coach Morley coming out of the first half. Maybe.
A cool interview, promise.
Highly pressured game, being courtwarming and everything. What do you guys need to remember to come out with a win?
We did a great job defensively and adjusting to their help sides and stuff like that. And so as long as we can maintain that, get good defensive rebounds, and then offensively put some baskets in the hole, we'll be good.
All right, thank you. Good luck.
Start of the fourth quarter. The score is 26-16. And the 5 on the floor right now for the Eagles are 3 sophomores, Niemeyer, Spainauer, and Perry starting up, and 2 seniors, Jamie Jackson and Jenna Johnson. As they throw in the ball with a 10-point lead starting up in the fourth quarter. Perry to Jackson, and we start up the fourth quarter. Liberty North up 26-16. Maddie to Jamie. Jamie looks for Rachel Spainauer. Spainauer to Jackson in the paint. Looks for something, but instead goes to Emma, who goes to Niemeyer. Niemeyer gets
Splash.
it to go. Maddie Niemeyer, her 4th point of the game. Bringing the score now 28-26.
Getting people who don't normally score a lot of points in this one involved, so that is a big reason North is winning by 12.
Yeah, for sure. Jenna Johnson has unfortunately not getting any points, but Post, Spainhour, and Niemeyer have both gotten on the board by 4 and 6 points, which is really good to see everyone getting a little bit involved and not a little bit too much scoring by one person. As
Definitely.
Monroe goes up, not going to fall in, and Spainhour gets another rebound.
Every second matters at this point for Truman. If they're going to want any chance to come back to this game, just under 7 minutes, they're going to definitely want to start trying harder, change some of their game plan. They are doing some pretty good defense.
Yeah. Oh, finds Perry inside. Oh, nice little play right there. Johnson to Perry, and gets a good shot to go in there. Not an easy shot, I will tell you that. Gets it off the glass to go, and Truman is going to be the first timeout called for the whole game, actually. Something that you see is a first timeout called in the second half.
Eagle Club has been supporting Liberty North athletics and activities since the school's opening in 2010. Providing students and athletes with the funding they need for activities and events, Eagle Club is a proud sponsor of North Nation Sports and your Liberty North Eagles.
Yeah, for sure. Eagle Club does a lot of sponsoring for the school around here, whether that be athletics, fine arts, or just other programs like clubs. They always have the right funding for us to succeed here at Liberty North, and it's a great opportunity for us to grow as a community as well.
Definitely. Fourth quarter.
Liberty North almost up by the amount of points Truman has. Good to see, as they're up 30-26 as Briggs tries to find Braley. Then off to Gilpin. Trying to definitely put something together quick here, as down by 14 points, almost as many points they've scored this game. So they definitely got to put something together here. Monroe dribbles around for a little bit, then back to Braley at the top of the key.
Trying to get something going here for Truman.
Simmons to Braley.
Clock ticking.
Braley back to Briggs.
2 minutes have passed. 2 minutes have passed in this quarter, and Truman has not scored a point.
Nope. Monroe, and it's interesting, Truman does not really have a sole point guard, as they do a lot of guard work as Braley gets the ball to go in there. They do not really have someone who just goes in and, I wouldn't not say lead the team, but
I know
takes the team down the court. They interchange a lot, and then as soon as they get down the court, anyone can score from that point.
It's almost really like every player plays every position not every, but a majority of it.
Yeah, for sure. It's interesting to see. It's offenses that it hasn't been working amazing for them, as Jackson takes 2 shots, 2 misses, and it looks like we're gonna have a foul then on Jamie after her 3rd shot. That's her 3rd foul. Now 6 on the evening. Jamie only has 4 points tonight. She has taken 4 3-point shots and has missed all of those, and has taken 6 shots from inside the arc and has only made 2 of those. So it has not been a great shooting performance tonight from Jamie, only being 2 for 10 from the field, scoring 4 points.
And you can tell she's hungry to get those points as she keeps shooting and normally makes those shots, just must be an off night.
Ooh, in and out for Spainhour. She almost gets that rebound, rolled around, and it looks like it's going to be Johnson is going to get the rebound, and a timeout called by Liberty North, wisely called there by the coaching staff.
Rancho Grande Cantina is our food sponsor for tonight, serving their Liberty and Parkville locations with tacos, enchiladas, queso, and delicious fried ice cream for dessert. Thank you, Rancho Grande, for providing our crew with fuel for tonight's game. That fried ice cream, Cole, I've never tried it, but it sounds interesting. You don't normally hear of fried ice cream, so.
Yeah, I went to the Bahamas once over spring break, and they had this fried ice cream. It's basically just ice cream with a nice fried shell on the outside. They put chocolate, some cherries, some whipped cream on it. It's actually pretty good.
Pretty good.
I'm
curious to try it.
Yeah,
I want to try that.
I kind of want to try that. Head over to maybe on Taco Tuesday, get some tacos, and then get
nice
some
little
dessert as well.
Hey, and here's our game that you're viewing.
Liberty North versus Truman, as the Eagles still cling to their 30-18 lead. As that ball is just a little bit of a miscommunication there as the ball goes out of bounds back to Truman. There's just 4.5 left in this one. Monroe looks to get something started here for the Patriots. Braley goes up on the left side, gets a rebound, goes up again, but that time is
draws the foul.
And it's going to go to the line. Oh, that foul on number 12 or number 11. No, number 21, my bad. Number 21, Talia.
Thought the game ended there for a second, Cole.
Oh, that one does go in. Rosie Braley, her 5th point of the night.
A little bit about Coach Morley. This is her 9th season being the Liberty North head coach, and in 2013 they won the district championship. Also spent 7 years as an assistant coach at the collegiate level. Cole, I know you said all those things pregame, but just to touch on them again, just shows that she has made her impact here on this team, and she is a great coach.
Yeah, something interesting, as you can see there, not only Coach Cerie Morley, but Mike Morley, they're actually married and co-run the team together. Mike doesn't really do as much of the head coaching jobs, but is also on the coaching staff, and they work really well together. As you can see, they run a pretty successful program here at North.
Pretty cool.
For sure. As checking into the game first time tonight is Brianna Wagner.
Jamie Jackson.
Oh,
bam!
Jackson.
There she is.
Left side with the right hand. Jamie Jackson gets her 6th point of the night. Score is now 32-20. Up by 12. Liberty North takes a lead with 3.5 minutes left to go.
Truman had a wide open drive and just can't take advantage of that. You got to execute that when you're down by 12.
Kaylee Simmons not happy about that shot. She knew she probably should have made it and hung her head kind of in remorse after that shot. Not happy as the Eagles trying to take advantage. Perry,
I thought she was going to take it.
It was open, but then didn't end up taking the shot as Perry, or Spanauer, I should say, is in the paint. And they're going to call a timeout. The Eagles will. Full timeout with 3 minutes left in this game.
Let's check out a replay here, Cole, from here in the 4th quarter.
Here's Rachel, and then Jamie Jackson going. That was the last play we just saw. Right hand on the left side. Going right there. And we would like to thank tonight's sponsor, Hawthorne Bank. Hawthorne Bank has been serving the Liberty and Northland area for over 150 years. They specialize in personal finances, small business loans, and corporate banking for their 24 Missouri area locations. Hawthorne Bank, with you every step. They do a pretty good job of banking or giving us funds for tonight's game, and they do a really good job banking in the area. As you know, 150 years, it's a long time to stay in business through a lot of stuff as stuff's been going on, especially in the Kansas City area. It's been awesome that they've been able to stay afloat and keep going.
3 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. Got to resume play here.
Eagles on the floor are Jackson, Burns, Perry, Wagner, and Spanauer. Said before, Bree has not been in the game tonight. She's not normally a starter. She normally comes off the bench most of the time. But it's good to see her coming in now with a 12-point lead. Jackson looks to drive in, but finds Burns instead.
Eagles definitely trying to play conservative and kill the clock here with that lead they have.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely don't want to let Truman just right back in this game, so they're just trying to throw the ball around on the perimeter to get time run off the clock. Looks like we're going to have a foul called on number 1. Stacey Briggs, her 3rd foul, team 5th. As Truman is actually in the bonus now with 7
nice
fouls.
Nice snag there by Perry. Keep it from going out of bounds.
So Perry going up, left hand, not going to go in for Emma, but recovers her own rebound somehow. Batted around, it gets
nice
to go.
Effort there.
Good pass, and then Jackson.
Hey!
Good little play right there by Emma Perry, and Jackson combined. Jackson goes up, misses her shot, but then somehow gets the rebound and gets a pretty good desperation pass to Jackson to go in as Deion Monroe gets 2 more points for her cause, Score now 20-34.
That might have been my favorite play of the game.
Yeah, for sure.
That was pretty cool.
Emma Perry still has leading scoring right now with 10 points. And is going to get fouled. And it's going to bring fouls now for Truman now to 6. Just one more away from the bonus. Let's check out that last play we just saw. Emma, as you can see,
Perry under fire.
In traffic there as he hits it off to Jamie.
Love
She
it.
goes up there.
Gotta love
Jamie
it.
loves it too. 6 fouls for Truman, almost in the bonus now for Liberty North as Emma passed it in to Jamie. 2 minutes left going in this last quarter here in the in the game. Gabby to Jamie. Jamie looking for something here to Gabby.
Wow.
It's a little bit of a cross up there. Student section loves it. Minute and a half left here. And that's where the foul is going to be drawn. Number 1, Stacy Briggs draws her 4th week.
Crowley Furniture has been serving the furniture needs of Liberty in the Kansas City area since 1954. Providing the KNET program here at Liberty North with set furniture and financial backing, we'd like to thank them for their continued support in making these broadcasts possible.
Yeah, while we were reading that, Jamie Jackson missed her free throw, rebounded by the Patriots, and a failed shot attempt down low. And now Jamie's being forced out of bounds. Another foul, that one being on number 12, Becca Gilpin, her 4th foul as well. While the Patriots don't really care about fouling out anymore. It's a minute left in the game, down by 12 points. Eagles 2 fouls away from being in the double bonus as they have 8 fouls against them. Jamie going up for her 2nd free throw of the quarter. Gets that one to fall in. She now has 9 points. She has scored 5 in the half, or 5 in the quarter, I should say, to bring her up to her 10 now, 6 in the quarter.
Definitely a different story this time around, Cole, compared to the last time these two played. Only being a 4-point game final first time.
Batted away, rebounded by Jamie. She's really turned her game around tonight. In the 4th quarter, has scored 6 points through her just first 3 quarters, scoring 4. It's brought her now to the 10 points, tied with Emma for the most points on the team. Oh, batted away and recovered by Jamie Jackson.
Nice.
As she tries to keep this drive alive. With 40 seconds left, I would imagine Truman would stop fouling and just let the game play on as Talia loses the ball but recovers and drives in. Get a jumper.
Bam.
And that one's going to go in.
Why not?
Talia Emerson goes up, gets her 8th point of the game as well. Score is now 38-22.
Oh, and Truman almost gets a 3-pointer right there, but nope. And I would guess that North is going to keep the ball here and end the game.
Yeah, they're not going to. Pretty sportsmanlike thing to do is keep the ball. Not going to try and force anything, and Truman's definitely not going to try and foul. They know the game is over.
For sure.
And this final score coming out of tonight from the field house from the Liberty North versus Truman's varsity girls game. Liberty North High School 38 to Truman's 22.
Pretty solid game, and like I just said, much different than the first time these two played.
Who do you think our player of the game should be? We have Emma and Jamie both had 10 points, but I know Rachel had a pretty good amount of points too, had 6, but also had a lot of rebounds and a lot of assists. So what's your take on that?
I'm definitely going to have to probably go with Perry. She was probably the most consistent on the night. Stay tuned with us for the next game, which is the boys game here at Liberty North. Thanks.